Now, how did this happen? The Apostle Paul says that those of you who are called children of God, you were baptized in Christ. Baptized in Christ. Now, baptism is a symbolic testimony of the mystical union with our risen Lord. Now, when I say that, there's a few warning flags that I want to give to you so that you don't misunderstand what I'm saying. When I say the mystical union with us, with our risen Lord, basically the union between us and Lord, this mystery that we now live through baptism, I'm not trying to say that there's some hidden agenda in the Christian faith or there's some hidden truth, but there is a mystery. Paul says that I will tell you a mystery. Not all will die, but all will change, you know. And there's this idea that this resurrection life that we're now living is a bit mysterious. Mainly because we can't line out everything that God has done for us. Some of it is a mystery. We don't know why. We know that we love God because he first loved us. But why did he love us? There's a mystery in your faith there. We know that when we come to Jesus Christ, we become a new person. But how? Well, there's somewhat of a mystery in the process of how we become a new person, how we become sanctified. And as Brother Mike was saying, after he saw all the hand sanitizer, we are sanctified, we are purified, and we are cleansed. You know, we're now cleansed as well. But the idea of the Christian faith is when you enter into the relationship with Jesus Christ, there is a certain amount of mystery to that. Now, we struggle to understand it, but there is a certain amount of mystery. Baptism is one of those symbolic testimonies, maybe a radical act of confirmation to a lifestyle of worship. You see, what happens in baptism is a very symbolic process. What happens is the baptism candidate is put into the baptismal pool. They're put underneath the water. Now, this signifies something. It signifies that they are now dead to their old life. They have died and now they're buried to self. And then they burst forth from that water. They come up. And that signifies that they have put on the new life of Christ. They are dead in Christ and now they are risen in Christ. The Apostle Paul says it like this in Galatians 2:20, that I have been crucified with Christ, and it is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. And this beautiful act of testimony of baptism is a testimony of that very process in your life, of that very fact, of that very truth in your life, that when you're baptized into Christ, you're testifying of this mysterious union you have with him.